We sifted that you did a web series with Asim Abbasi, Barzakh.
Yeah.
And what can we learn about that? It's with Sanam Saeed. We last saw you with Sanam Saeed in Zindagi Gulzar Hai. So that's the great online, sort of online getting on-screen pairing coming up. What else can you tell us about Barzakh?
यार अब आसिम से इजाजत लेके बात करनी पड़ेगी इस चीज पे बट how much I can reveal, but it's a very different project. It's nothing like Zindagi Gulzar Hai. And whatever you've heard about it is very little, but it's true that it is sort of a supernatural family drama.
Right.
And I had an absolute blast working with this.
Shot in the northern areas?
We shot in the northern areas.
Yeah.
We had a great time. It was a great team, great crew, great actors to work with. And I was intimidated actually because everything was, the ante was so up, production-wise, acting-wise. And again, this was probably one of my first major projects after a very long time, re-engaging with another team. So I felt I was made to feel less nervous, and I was made to feel right at home with all these guys. And I have such brilliant actors that I've worked with in this series. And yeah, working with Sanam after a long time was a great experience.
How amazing is she?
Huh?
Such a good actor.
Oh, she's amazing.
She's amazing, yeah.
She's brilliant.
Yeah.
She's brilliant.
Absolutely. And somebody so committed to their craft.
Yeah.
And that's so delightful to watch.
है ना?
हाँ, absolutely, absolutely. लेकिन आपके सब fans जानना चाहते हैं, will you be returning to television?
मुश्किल है.
मुश्किल है, क्यों?
I think television is for the now. And जिस तरह network TV होता है, जो subjects तैयार किए जा रहे होते हैं, I think that's more suited for a younger crowd. And we got such nice talent coming up.
Yeah.
तो उसमें आके एक बड़ा आदमी जो तो थोड़ा सा अजीब लगेगा वही वाली चीजें करते हुए. So maybe I need to move up the ladder as far as age is concerned, and then come back and maybe work. But I don't know. It's a bit of a backbreaker. I'm a very lazy person. So television में productivity बहुत high होती है, but the hours are insane. And at least they used to be in my time. Obviously, I think it's leapfrogged as far as quality and everything else is concerned. The systems that have been set up. But I am what I am, and I'm very
lazy. लोग अपनी वो छुपाते हैं फवाद, आपने 40th birthday अपनी इतनी celebrate की with so much like festivity and you
so much pomp, huh? So much pomp.
So much pomp and ceremony.
नहीं, but I mean that was actually Sadaf's 40th birthday gift to me, and it was a very memorable birthday. But obviously बात है मैं अपनी तरफ से तस्वीरें नहीं लगाता, लेकिन जिसने लगानी थी उन्होंने लगा ली, सब दुनिया को पता लग गया.
Of course.
But yeah, I'm again, old age, I'm not against it. I'm completely trying to embrace it. I think I'm towards the tail end of my midlife crisis, hopefully.
I think you're too modest, and I think old age तो अभी बहुत दूर तक नहीं है.
नहीं है.
आप क्यों बाकियों को शर्मिंदा कर रहे हैं जो मतलब?
बिल्कुल बाकियों को शर्मिंदा नहीं करे, कोई शर्मिंदा नहीं होगा.
How are you choosing your projects? Obviously, you must be getting a lot of offers from television, from film. How are you choosing the scripts that you want to do? Because through your career, you've made very smart choices in films and characters that you've played. Very, very good choices. कोई भी ऐसा नहीं कह सकता बंदा कि यार ये क्यों किया फवाद ने?
I think I've been kind of lucky. I've had a variety of things to choose from.
Okay, modesty.
Well, modesty to nahi hai. If you call being modest, I feel I'm more of a realistic person.
Okay.
If you call being realistic modest, then fine.
ठीक है.
But जो मुझे मिला उसमें से जो मैंने choose किया, I've been very fortunate, especially because when I entered the industry, there weren't many actors, right? From, I think there were, but not so many. Up to, like, there's such a big क्या कह सकते हैं, there's so much variety, there's so many actors out there now that you're vying for similar projects,
Right.
ठीक है ना?
Right.
तो उसके अंदर choices करना शायद अब मुश्किल है.
हाँ.
जब when I was starting out and when I think Pakistani television again after a bit of a I wouldn't say a pause, but like अपनी full strength में जब वापस आना शुरू हुआ, उस वक्त there were more channels and there were lesser actors.
Yeah.
And there were more filmmakers, there were more directors. Actually, there were lesser directors, but again, I understand that अब के दौर में everyone's got to run their kitchen. So you probably get a lot of, you don't get as many scripts as you used to choose from.
Right.
Because you have to work more frequently. And I think one of my other strengths was that I was a very lazy person. And because of that, I would just choose one thing and just commit to that. So therefore, I think it seems like my choices were smart. But I've been very fortunate to make whatever I could out of whatever little work I did.
You call it being lazy, we call it being exclusive and smart. Your phone may be dumb, but you are smart. But you are smart. You made the right choices, and we appreciate you for it, because I think it's important to be discerning. और ज़रूरी है कि बंदा सोच के करे काम, क्योंकि आपने एक स्टैंडर्ड बिल्ड करना है. People are looking up to you, और एक लेगेसी छोड़नी है.
I kind of think differently now.
Yeah?
Yeah, I just feel that क्या यार हमने किस चीज क्या legacy build करनी है. मतलब ये एक बड़ी debate है जो मैं spark कर दूंगा, but we're not going to move mountains with our art, right?
You think so?
I don't think so.
You think you don't make people happy?
No, it makes people happy, but then there's so many things that make people happy.
Yeah.
Like you silly kitten memes on the internet make people happy as well, right? You could make that.
Yeah.
So I just feel कि ये जो legacy वाली बात है, yeah, I think that every human being wants to immortalize themselves with either the amount of money, amount of wealth they amass, or the business empires that they put up, or the books that they write, or the projects that they do. But I feel now in today's times for what? You know, आप life को enjoy करें. You should just treat it like work.
Right.
I do have a bit of a disagreement about awards now. It's like मेरी तरफ से शायद hypocrisy हो, but the whole idea of pitting actors against one another is it's the worst thing that we can do to our industry. It's just generally very wrong. I feel that's dumb. You know, you can't say कि यार कि ये बेहतर है, ये बुरा है. ये आपने तो ऑस्कर्स में एग्जांपल्स देखी होंगी कि जहाँ पे हम समझते थे कि यार ये ज्यादा डिजर्विंग बंदा है, बट द कंटेंडर हु विंस द अवार्ड इज जस्ट एज गुड, एंड द एक्टर अक्रॉस हिम इज probably more senior, more experienced, revered as one of the greatest actors of all time, but he does not win the award.
ऐसा ही होता है.
Or he doesn't win the award for the project that you feel that he should win it for, and he wins it for something else. So I just feel, but that doesn't mean that those other films are not classics. You watch them, you appreciate them, right? And you talk about them 30 years down the lane and say कि यार ये शायद बेहतर था उस वक्त, जो है वो पूरी जो इतनी हाइप मची हुई थी उसमें ये चीज जरा ज्यादा उभर के आ गई. I'm not taking anything away from it, but I'm just saying that I think ये जो क्वालिटी ऑफ वर्क की हम बात करते हैं, अब उस पर थोड़ा सा लगाम खींच लेनी चाहिए. You should just enjoy it, यार. At the end of the day, yes, this is a work that is more driven by passion. It's motivated by passion. It's motivated by, but it is a 9 to 5. You will have days when you will go on set and you'll feel like, why am I doing this? But I gotta do this because I got a family. I got kids to feed. You know, so up. Life को enjoy करें यार. Relationships are more important than the legacy that you leave behind. Otherwise, you can end up being a very bitter person because of that.
Yeah. Absolutely. No, I agree. That check and balance is important.
So मैं कहता हूँ कि हाँ, choices मैंने की, but फिर कभी-कभार मैं सोचता हूँ यार शायद मैं और काम कर सकता था. You know, because काम करने से दूसरे लोगों को भी काम मिलता है. दूसरों के काम करने में से हमें काम मिलता है. So I'm just saying that it's not, आप पे लाजिम नहीं है कि आप ये करें. These are choices that you make. But I feel for myself now that those choices, yeah, I mean, you should not do something that's completely जो आपको लगे it's completely distasteful and you're uncomfortable with,
right.
इस हद तक भी नहीं जाना चाहिए.
बिल्कुल.
And that is a very subjective approach
बिल्कुल,
as well.
बिल्कुल.
But आप वो चीजें जरूर choose करें जो आपको in the end happiness देंगी.
Yeah.
And if you gain something out of it, like if you make some money out of it, if you gain some, if you are able to network out of it because of that, then go ahead, do it.
Go ahead, do it.
Yeah.